Yo, what's up, ninjas? Good morning. My name is Sandworld, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this sound. And in lower octaves. If you guys are ready, let's get to it.
Evolution of sound.
Alright guys, so this is a sound from the new Next Level Sounds by Kevu. So I worked on this sound bank with them, and I thought this would be a sick ass sound to show. Now the bank is coming out on Friday, and if you guys want to check out some of the sounds in there, some of the sequences we've made for it, you guys can go over to evilsounds.com, click on the skeleton in the front page with the countdown timer. That will take you to a hidden page where you guys can check it out. It's not up for purchase yet, but it's coming out on Friday, so make sure to stay tuned. It's going to be 100 to 120 sounds of the best sounds for new dance music today. So it's going to have a little bit of everything, but mainly it's going to be full of leads, full of bass lines for future house, for big room house, and all that cool stuff. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Now let's get started with the tutorial, guys. Now the sound is fairly easy to make. You have to play it at higher octaves, or you can just go, put this up in octave if you want. Now, in order to achieve this sound, we're going to be using FM synthesis, which stands for frequency modulation. Layman terms of me putting this, the definition of how it works would be, you have this wavetable, and the faster a wavetable moves, the higher pitched it is. The slower it moves, then the lower pitched it is. This is just, it's the way sound works. You can see this with the VHS, when you put the fast forward button, the audio starts to get higher pitched, like same effect here. Now, the difference here is that we're using another wavetable or another wave to alter this wave. So the faster this one moves, the more it's going to alter the one that we want. So these waves here that are going to be altering are going to be called carriers, and then we have the main one which releases the sound. That's pretty much all there is to it. The more you tweak these guys over here, though, this is going to change the frequency rate of this wavetable, which in essence, remember, higher frequencies move faster, lower frequencies move slower. In essence, you have frequency modulation, and that's how you get these sounds. Now, once we have this activated, our control A just goes all the way to the right. Our control B goes to 9 o'clock, and pretty much we are done here. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Now, we're going to be putting up an Perfecto LP4 filter. Now, a lot of people always ask me, what do these filters mean? And the Perfecto filter is just a low pass, high pass, band pass filter using the algorithm that Spire made, Reveal Sound made. The combo filter is going to be pretty much a comb filter, which is going to emphasize on a certain frequencies. It's pretty cool. Scorpio is just another algorithm that Reveal Sound made. It's the same type, LP4, LP, high pass and all that, but it's a different algorithm. Acido and then Infecto. Infecto is pretty much the Virus TI filters. It's emulating that, and then the Acido is emulating a TB303 filters. Okay, so we're going with Perfecto LP4 filter there. Cutoff is going to be put on here, and it should be on by default if you're running the latest version of Spire. All the way to the right, decay and release at these values, and that's pretty much it, guys. There's not going to be much more to it. Now, the advanced method here for this sound comes from the chorus, and this is a trick that I learned a while back, and I used to make metallic sounds. You can also use this trick in Silent 1, and pretty much dry and wet all the way up. The feedback is hella up. We are using chorus number 3. We don't use chorus number 1 because it's more of a flanger type of effect. Delay is set at 12, and the depth is all the way to the right. Now, here's where the magic happens. You want the rate to be super low, because if it's not, it's going to sound like that. So we're using the filter, the chorus, to give it that metallic sound at the end, because without it, you can see the difference. Now this is the Semworld stamp. This is the Semworld secret to a lot of my sounds. This is one of them. A lot of people miss this stuff, but this is little things like this. I have so many more, is what changes some sounds just to sound so big. And that was the effect there. The shaper, you can add a bit of it to add a little bit of saturation. These are the settings for it. Just, distortion is pretty much saturation overdone. So if you add a little bit of distortion, you're adding a little bit of saturation. Reverb, dry and wet, is all the way high. And then another trick is to keep the decay low. Just because you have a high wet doesn't mean your decay needs to be high as well. This is going to give your sound a lot more like it's actually in a room where it's being played, but there's no decay. So it just sounds bigger. Because if I do this, it's too much. You can see the difference there. So this is another trick I have. Finally, we're going to go into the Xcom filter here. pretty much this is going to be OTT. The more you push it to the right, the more compressed it gets, but it doesn't have makeup gain, so it's not going to get louder. It's going to get, it's going to get lower in volume, but you're going to have more of a sound that is more kind of in your face. You just have to boost the volume back up. All right. And then this is the EQ for it. We have the high shelf, and then we have a a bell around here, and that's going to be it for the sound, guys. So there's going to be much more sounds like this in the Kevu Next Level Sounds Volume 2. So hopefully you guys are excited. Make sure to go to evilsounds.com and check it out. Also, check out the blog post. I wrote about 2 new blog posts and then a free Silent One Progressive House list of all the banks for Silent One for Progressive House. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good one.